The average man loses about 100 hairs every single day, meaning day by day, you're getting less attractive. And most men end up just going bald by their mid-20s because they think hair is just one layer. Think of your hair in two zones. Zone 1 has the hair strand you can see, which is the cuticle and the cortex. Zone 2 is the follicle under the scalp where growth is managed. Today, I'm gonna show you 6 science-based fixes that protects all 3, so you don't end up making these hair care mistakes that ruin your hair. Now, we're gonna start with the outside of the hair strand, which is the hair cuticle. This layer you might have heard of, but the deeper we go into hair strands, the more you'll realize why men keep losing their hair. Tip 1, why you have bad hair days. Have you ever noticed that when you have a good hair day, your day just flows flawless. You feel good, but then the next day rolls around and your hair, it just wakes up cooked. Well, it has nothing to do with how you style it or even what your hair type is. You have random bad hair days because you're mistreating your hair the day before without realizing it. So to make it simple for you, I'm gonna show you the 5 hair mistreatments you need to avoid the day before so you can wake up consistently with good hair days. First, avoid any hard sulfates and hair products that strip away moisture. This weakens your hair strand. Second, do not let your hair air dry after the shower. A peer-reviewed study and the Annals of Dermatology found that air drying for a few hours caused more internal damage than blow drying your hair on a low heat setting. This damages the inside of your hair strand. Third, you don't want to shower at night because wet hair is weaker. That nighttime friction will break down your hair fibers. This snaps and splits your hair strand. Fourth, do not sleep on cotton. It ends up absorbing your hair's natural oils and increases friction as you sleep. It's much better to sleep on silk or satin pillowcases. This roughens and dries your hair strand. Fifth, do not pull on your hair. Chronic tension from hairstyles like braids or tight beanies or tight caps cause traction alopecia. This ends up pulling out your hair strand. When you do all 5 of these to your hair strand the day before, you've dried it, you've weakened it, damaged it, split it, and pulled it out. And now you're wondering why you have random bad hair days. Tip 2, use the co-wash method every other day. How often should I shampoo my hair if I work out every day? Well, when it comes to shampooing your hair, it doesn't matter if you sweat. What actually matters is your hair type. Depending on your hair type, this is the frequency you should follow. If you have coarse or curly hair, you should wash your hair 1 to 2 times a week. Curly hair cuticle layer is more raised and uneven, so those natural oils from your scalp travel slowly down the hair strand. Washing your hair too frequently will strip these oils before it can cover the whole strand. Now, if you have wavy hair, you should wash your hair 2 to 3 times a week. Waves have a gentler curve than curls, so oils can travel partway down a bit faster than if you have curlier hair, which means you need more washes to prevent buildup. Now, if you have straight hair, you should wash your hair 3 to 4 times a week. Straight strands have the flattest cuticle structure, which lets the oil spread quickly from your scalp to the tip. This is why your hair ends up looking greasy faster and why you should increase your wash frequency. And I know some people are thinking, yo, Jose, well, my head still stinks after the gym. I got you, bro. If that's the case, you should use the co-wash method every other day that you're not washing your hair. To do this, you'll step into the shower and rinse your hair with warm water. Then you're gonna grab 2 parts conditioner in your hand and a tiny bit of shampoo and mix it. Finally, you're gonna work this through your scalp and your hair strands for around 60 to 90 seconds and then rinse out. You're gonna walk out with soft, fresh, smooth hair that's not overly stripped or dried out. Bro, so far, we fixed all your bad hair days. And I showed you how to wash your hair based on your hair type. But this only covers the cuticle layer. This is the layer everybody knows about. Now, we're gonna go in 1 layer deeper into your hair strand, to the cortex, which takes us to tip 3. Use the right hair product order on your hair. You're ruining your hair using shampoo then conditioner. That's because no one actually tells you how much to use or in what order you should use your hair products. You don't end up just wasting money. You end up also making your hair greasier, flat, and brittle. So I'm gonna show you the exact order you should use your hair products and the exact amount for each hair product. Now, to make it simple and easy to remember, I'm gonna break it into 3 categories. We're gonna have our wash days, we're gonna have our category after you shower, and then we're gonna have our no wash days. On your wash days, you're gonna use shampoo first, about a quarter size amount, and then conditioner, about a quarter size amount. On your post-shower routine, this is when you apply your hair serum first, only 1 to 2 pumps. For example, this is the step where I use my Revitalizing Scalp Toner. It has natural ingredients to stop hair loss and damage. I protect my hair because I'm not trying to lose my hair. This one is from Bomme, and if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you might have noticed I selected 100 of you guys for free and sent them this same scalp toner I'm using, so you can use it alongside me and see the crazy before and after benefits yourself of adding a hair serum to your routine. Then you add your fourth product, which is your styling product. It could be any of your go-tos, your cream, your clay, your gel. Let's move on to the third category, which is your non-wash days. This is when you're gonna add your dry shampoo first. You're gonna add this before you add your styling product. And as your finisher and your last layer, it's your hair perfume. When you learn how to use the right order and the right amount of all products, you're gonna notice your hair is just on point more frequently. Tip number 4, you're gonna fix your hair with the right oil. A lot of men think hair loss is all random. It's not. I'm actually gonna show you how to fix each of your hair zones using the right natural oil. So here are the 6 most common hair oils you can buy, starting with the least effective to the most effective hair oil every man should use. First, it's your jojoba oil. This mimics your natural hair oil production, which makes your hair thicker. Second is your grapeseed oil. It's high in antioxidants, which shields the hair protein, and it's great for regrowing your hair. Remember the scalp toner that I used from Bomme? The reason I use it is because it has grapeseed oil. But not just that, it's also packed with active antioxidants like green tea and persimmon leaf. This helps clear all buildup in my scalp to create the perfect environment for hair growth. Thousands of guys already use Bomme for a cleaner, healthier scalp, and you end up seeing results within weeks of using it, which is why I'm hooked. But don't just trust me, trust your bros. I got 100 of you guys, again, if you follow me on Instagram, and sent them one of Bomme's Essentials kit completely free on me. They didn't even pay shipping. All I wanted them to do is use it every single day for the next 3 months so they can see these incredible results themselves. And by the way, you can join the movement as well too and join our community. If you click the link down below, you could start using Bomme yourself, because having thick, healthy hair, bro, it's a confidence booster. Now, third, we have argan oil. This is rich in vitamin E and fatty acids proven to reduce breakage. Fourth, we have tea tree oil. This has strong antifungal properties, which is great to get rid of dandruff. Fifth, we have coconut oil. This penetrates the hair shaft to reduce protein loss and give you smooth hair. And sixth, the most powerful one on the list, it's rosemary oil. In a 2015 clinical trial, it worked as well as 2% minoxidil when used over 6 months, but had fewer side effects because it was all natural. Now look, these oils, they have benefits, but you're gonna have to buy 4 or 5 of them, layer them to really get that full effect and save your hair. Boom took the best actives and built it into a complete inside-out system, starting with the scalp toner. In a published clinical study, participants using BLH308 showed scalp vitality and appearance of fuller hair by 8 weeks, with significant gains over 24 weeks. That's actual data and not hype. Most routines, they just stop at the surface. Boome is the first system that I've used that works inside out, that works both in the inside and on the outside. Because when you stack the daily renewal supplements plus the scalp toner, your hair scalp just starts becoming healthy. Now, once you know which oil you want to use for your hair problem, you need to avoid these 3 hair oiling mistakes. First, more oil is not better. It's going to force you to shampoo more frequently, which strips away a lot of that nourishment. So you should only use 4 to 5 drops max. Second, do not go to sleep with oil in your hair. Prolonged contact can end up clogging your hair follicles, which then irritates your scalp. And third, you're not massaging long enough. According to this study that was done over 24 weeks, 4-minute daily massages increased hair thickness by 8%. The toner's precision applicator gets product directly onto your scalp. Then you just massage in with your fingertips. No mess, and you get targeted coverage. Then just take the Root Renewal Supplement, and you're gonna end up having the thickest, healthiest hair you've ever experienced in 2 months. This thing's a life changer. And if you wanna join me and a group of guys all trying this for the next 3 months, I'm going to have it linked down below with the special code that's gonna make it an absolute steal. I wanna see this before and afters. I'm telling you, bro, your hair's never gonna feel healthy. We just covered the cuticle. It's nice and smooth. We just covered the cortex, which is the middle layer of your hair strand. But the last stop on this hair journey is all the way inside. Now, we move into the hair follicle, the root cause of hair loss, and the layer that no one takes care of. Tip number 5, shop the right hair products. These are the products I do not recommend using because it's gonna ruin your hair. Most guys think hair loss is age or genetics, but there's products you buy every day that damage your hair strands. Here's what you need to skip and why, based on science. And to make it easy for you, I'm gonna rank them 1 to 10 on how bad they are for your hair. Number 1, the Pantene Daily Moisture, heavy in silicones and sulfate. So this one, it's like a 7 in hair damage. Number 2, the Tresemme Moisture. This one has something called DMDM. This releases formaldehyde over time. On the scale of hair damage, this is a 10. Number 3, any shampoo that's too high in alkaline, so over a 5.5. And over 60% of the most popular shampoos are too alkaline, which just frizzes up your hair. So in the scale of damage, this is a 4. Number 4, dry shampoos, especially if you go to the ingredients and you see talc or starch in one of the first ingredients. This clogs your hair follicles and inflames your scalp. This is a 10 in hair damage. Number 5, any hairspray or mousse that when you read the ingredients, it contains denatured alcohol. This type of alcohol evaporates fast, taking all the moisture in your hair with it. This is like a 6 in damage. And number 6, any shampoo that's high in sodium, especially sodium chloride, this strips away moisture and it damages your cuticle. And the worst part is it's always found in the therapy style or soothing style shampoos, when in reality, they're destroying your hair. On the scale of damage, it's like a 3. So what should you actually use? Well, in September 2025, Bomme is launching a Revitalizing Scalp Shampoo to complete the entire ritual, inside, outside, and cleanse. It's clean, it's balanced, and it's made to work with their scalp toner and their supplements. And it has none of the junk I just went over, just the stuff that promotes healthy hair. Tip number 6. Use onion juice to regrow your bald spots. Do this every single night before going to bed. If you put onions on your head every night, you could actually regrow your bald spots. Your hair is unhealthy because you're not nourishing the medulla layer of your hair strand, and you can't reach this layer with hair products. You need to reach it from the inside. Researchers tested this idea on patients with alopecia, which is an autoimmune disorder that causes patchy hair loss. In a 2002 clinical trial, male participants were split into 2 groups. Group A applied crude onion juice to their bald patches twice a day for 6 weeks. Group B was just given water to apply to their bald patches. Here's what's incredible. 93.7% of all males in Group A saw noticeable regrowth by week 4, meaning just 1 month of use. The scientists believe it's the sulfur and the antioxidants in onions that stimulate those dormant hair follicles. It also helped increase blood flow and reduce inflammation. So here's your protocol. You're gonna grab an onion, you're gonna juice it, then grab some cotton or some paper towel and dab it inside the juice, and then on patches of your hair where you want regrowth. You wanna make sure you do this every morning and night, and you wanna stay consistent for at least 4 weeks. But if you do this, you have now protected all 3 layers of your hair strand, so you don't make the hair mistakes that causes 90% of men to lose their hair.